Now we have to talk about Sean Diddy Combs. He used to be called Puff Daddy. Uh, he's a rap mogul. He's not just an artist. He is hugely successful and he's been planning a comeback, but now he's planning his defence against allegations ranging from sexual assault and human trafficking to shooting cover-ups. And it seems there's a lot of people coming out of the woodwork now, Kinsey, telling their stories about his behaviour, all of which is he is denying at this point. He hasn't been charged with anything yet, but federal agents are watching him as part of an ongoing investigation into sex trafficking allegations. Some of his associates have fled to the Caribbean. And this is becoming a scandal, Kinsey, that's being compared to those of Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein.
And R. Kelly, yeah. For instance, Natanya Rubin, she's one of three people that was hurt in the 1999 club incident. There's a couple of incidents, so let me get my years right. She has bullet fragments inside of her face. And she said that she is willing to allow them to go in there and try to collect those if it could finally get P. Diddy in trouble for this incident that happened in 1999 that he was never charged for. I've been asked about him repeatedly, and I did work with him. I threw a party with him years ago for his Ciroc vodka, and I had no issues with him. Of course, there were cameras following us, so I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. But I have been surprised by what I would consider his downfall over the last few weeks.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that case in New York and the female victim there. She was shot in the face. She survived and she is willing to have the bullet fragments removed from her face. There's still bullet fragments there. She has always said from day one, she saw who shot her. She's always alleged it was P. Diddy, not the guy who took the blame. But Diddy wasn't charged. He had weapons charges he beat. Someone else served 10 years for that shooting. But yeah, she has never deviated from her story. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying she has been steadfast in saying she saw who shot her. And according to her, it was P. Diddy. It's an incredible story and we're going to hear plenty more about it. Before you go, this is an unsavoury story if you ask me, but Miley Cyrus's family drama is being laid bare again by her mum, who has a habit of oversharing. Her name is Tish, and Tish, who was previously married to Miley's dad, country music star Billy Ray Cyrus, well, she's now talking about how her new marriage is perhaps in a little bit of trouble. She talked about this on her daughter Brandy's podcast, Sorry We're Stoned, to say that she's having some issues with her new husband, Aussie actor Dominic Purcell. Now, what's particularly interesting here is that Dominic Purcell reportedly dated her youngest daughter, Noah, before he got together with the mother. I mean, is it ever okay? I can't believe I'm even asking this. Is it ever okay, Kinsey, to date your daughter's ex?
I'd say no, but I think like one of the worst parts of this story is that the Sorry We're Stoned podcast is also Tish's podcast. It's Tish's and Brandy's. So the Sorry We're Stoned, I think it gives you just it gives you a better idea of who these people are. And I'm just going to go ahead and say I blame Billy Ray Cyrus and the Disney Channel for all of this because it's the classic dysfunction. I could never date somebody that my mother dated, but you know what? Princess Diana dated her sister's ex-boyfriend and ended up marrying him. So, it's not completely.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
Sister is a different thing. I mean, sisters, if it's your daughter, and the daughter is obviously not happy because she refused to go along to this wedding. So she went to, I think, to Walmart whilst her mum was getting married. So, yes, strange folks, celebrities, very strange indeed. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time tonight.